Oh, kicking the feet
gonna
up.
feel this, big dog.
Wow.
You made a bad mistake. You made a bad mistake. And one day, you gonna come back in front of me, and you gonna ask me to forgive you. And I'm probably gonna do it.
Got the building surrounded.
Negative, K. Nothing further. Just see the cabbie on the corner.
It's Captain Malik, Desert Wall Security Agency. DesertWallAgency.com. Please give us a look. See how it is. I want to start this video off by saying that anything that I give you here is not meant to supersede what your company's training was and all of that. This is merely security guards keeping each other in check. I'm basically just giving you tips, and we're learning. We're learning how to make each other better. But if your captain or lieutenant has asked you to do a procedure a certain type of way, just go ahead and follow the lead as long as it's in the confines of the law. So today's video, I figured, I've never seen this actually. It's apparently the rapper T.I. screaming at a security guard. So we're gonna see if the security guard provoked it, how he handled it, if he handled it the right way, and what we can learn from this situation. So with no further ado, let's go. T.I. arrested after attempting to gain entry into his own gated community. Oh, part 104. Is a guard sleeping? Looks like the guard sleeping and T.I. caught him on camera. Sleeping while on duty, yep.
What's the address you going to, bro? Say what? What's the address you going to? Harris. I'm Harris. Harris?
Harris.
Hey, bro.
T.I.'s actual name.
Let's just keep it all the way from you was sleep. Okay. I'm here.
He said, let's keep it all the way funky. You was asleep and I'm here. So it looked like T.I.'s in a good mood right there, actually. The guard was definitely sleeping. Look, sleeping is the biggest no-no. Every guard knows that. Things happen. If you find yourself getting tired, stand up, walk around, jump up and down in place. Do whatever you got to do to keep yourself energized. Mostly, make sure you get rest prior to your shift. That's the best way to go about it. But let's see. So T.I. looks like he's in a good mood. Let's see where the interaction went wrong.
So just look me up. I'm Harris. You ain't got, What's the address?
All right, he said I'm Harris. T.I.'s legal name is Clifford Harris, so it's checking out so far.
Harris.
Okay, this guy seems to be moving kind of slow. I'm assuming it's not his first day, but we don't know that. This guy's moving kind of slow. It's probably because he's sleepy. If you've ever worked the entry gate to these exclusive neighborhoods, there's always a process. I've never personally worked in one of these guard shacks. However, I've entered these properties for clients and principals and whatnot. And usually, me entering these properties not as a resident, the resident called ahead before gave them my last name. When I gave the guard the last name, they quickly referenced something and lifted the gate right up. So I actually don't know what our guard is doing yet, but let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Because apparently this video leads to an arrest, and I'm very curious as to what happened.
Harris? What's your address and guards, bro? Listen, my nigga. Man, open the motherfucking gate, bro.
All right. He asked him again, what's the address? See, I repeated twice that his last name is Harris. I'm assuming T.I.'s lived here for a little while, and probably with the prior guards, he could just say his last name and they would open the gate up, or they would recognize him because T.I. does have a little bit of facial recognition, particularly, I'm assuming this is in Georgia, where he's from, particularly in that area. So now we see that the client is getting a bit irritated because, again, he's been asked to repeat the address. I'm assuming our guard is having difficulty finding him.
I done told you my name. My name is Harris. I
You don't talk to me like that.
Wait, my nigga. Hey, man, open the motherfucking gate, my nigga.
You don't talk to me like that, man.
Cuz.
Uh-oh. All right. So, okay. So we had the F-bomb, the MF bomb dropped, and also the N-word dropped. However, in this context, I believe that he's just saying the N-word it's not out of malice like it can be. But we see that now we're working, we're having a little difficulty, and you can see that the guy's getting irate. What you don't say is, don't talk to me like that. That can be the opposite of de-escalation. It's actually escalation a lot of the time. Don't talk to me like that is in a situation like this where there's not a physical confrontation yet. There's not anything where anybody's in particular danger. It's mere conversation that can escalate the situation further. And we need to remember to always take the steps to de-escalate. Right here, I would probably apologize, let them know that I'm having difficulty with the system. I'm brand new here. I'm sure there's nothing wrong. Just give me 1 second. I apologize, man. Just give me 1 second to figure it out. Last name Harris. Sorry, Mr. Harris. De-escalation language and de-escalation body language is the safest way to get things done. It's also the smartest way to get things done. It gets people on our side a lot of times, you know. Right now, it look like nighttime. Man probably been out all day. He's ready to get in. I'm having difficulty finding his name in the system. I don't want to lose my job. So we have to maintain calm. And once the guy has already shown me, in this case, Clifford T.I. Harris has shown me he's getting irritated, it's time for me to take the extra steps to bring it back down to a reasonable tone and level.
Sleep. You waking up and trying to motherfucking exert some authority. But my nigga, you asleep, bro.
You sleep.
I got you on tape sleep.
Can you please let him in?
Man, open the motherfucking gate, cuz. All that fake ass police shit you doing, nigga. Open the motherfucking gate, nigga.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please let him in. His name is on there.
What's the address?
Man, nigga, we done said the same shit, nigga. Glen Eagle, nigga. We done said that shit, nigga. Open the motherfucking gate, nigga. Do your job, nigga, and hit that button. What is wrong with you?
Okay, this guard also, the man caught you sleeping. And now you get an attitude with him. Again, that's escalating the situation. That appears to be, it sounds like, I can't tell for sure, but it sounds like over the phone as T.I.'s wife, Tamika, confirming that he does indeed live there and open the gate. And T.I.'s expressing again, you doing a lot of what he deemed as fake police after I caught you sleeping. So you see it's escalated a little bit. Let's continue watching. I'm not gonna keep stopping, but let's go.
Man, hit the motherfucking button, nigga. Man, hit the motherfucking button.
Oh my goodness.
Worker, hit the button. Fuck it you do. You want me to get out, nigga?
Oh no.
Hit the motherfucking button, nigga. Man, hit the button, nigga. Man, hit the button, cuz. Man, hit the button, nigga.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, okay. All right. So now we got. I didn't hear what the caller said. I'm assuming that's Tamika Harris again calling back. But he hung up on it and said, "Who you talking to?" Okay, so we're clearly just escalating for the sake of escalation now, because you might not know the relationship of the person on the phone, but here's the thing: this man who is irritated with your performance, and so far you are very much in the wrong. This man irritated with your performance has now heard you disrespect somebody over the phone that is near and dear to him. You are continuing to escalate the situation. I'm just still wondering how this leads to T.I. being arrested. So let's see.
I'm talking to the worker at the gate of the property.
Okay, that might have actually worked out in his favor. When he said who you talking to, T.I. assumed that the guy was talking to him and not his wife over the phone. Listen, be respectful, man. Be respectful.
Well, I pay the motherfucking mortgage at, nigga. Hit the motherfucking button and let me in.
Now we got to call back.
Cuz. Hey, look, hoe ass nigga. What's your motherfucking name, hoe ass nigga?
All right, now it's getting more aggressive. Now we got there's so much profanity in this video. Now we got to get more aggressive. Now we have he's using the HAN combo, and that's very much, how do we say it in terms to where it won't be bleeped? That is when a man is calling you soft, like he has no respect for you at this point, and you're not gonna do him anything. So now he's demanding the guard's name, and the phone is ringing again. This is so out of hand and out of pocket, and we got 5 minutes of surveillance. You couldn't find that the guy lives there at this point. You are escalating the situation. So let's see.
What's your motherfucking name, hoe ass nigga? What's your name, bro? What's your name, bro?
Now you're ignoring
you
him.
work for me, man. What's your name, bro? Who is
Incorrect. They do not work for you. They work for the, I'm assuming the HOA has hired the security company that he works for. I get T.I.'s point, but incorrect.
bro? Who is you? What's your name?
All right, now look at this. Why are you doing nothing to deflect the situation? Why are you doing nothing to de-escalate the situation? This is ridiculous at this point. This man has exited his vehicle. He's yelling. All because of your actions. You're showing no attempt. What you're showing is a disregard. It is 4:17 in the morning. I'm assuming most of these residents are sleeping, and now you have a man yelling. My goodness. Let's continue. I'm getting irritated as if this is my employee. And just for the record, if you're my employee, this is cause for termination. Simply because it all started with you sleeping.
Man? What's your name, man? Tell me what is your name, sir?
Now, I'm assuming his window is open. It looks like it's open. He's close enough to hit you. What's wrong with why are we not trying to de-escalate it now? Where's the training here? Where's the training? What's wrong with saying your name?
Are you refusing to tell me who you are, sir?
Correct. And now you're ignoring him. You're on your personal phone. What are you doing, man? Oh my God.
Bro, look at me. Look at me. Look at me, sir.
Look at me.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Who you talking to?
Yes, I'm talking to you.
Oh boy.
What's your name, sir?
I hate that I keep stopping this. This is literally making my blood boil. I'm not excusing how T.I. is conducting himself. I'm merely here to critique the officer. You clearly have a man who lives here. Somebody at his residence has now called you and said it's okay to let him in. Is this some kind of pride and ego issue that we're dealing with right here? You keep saying who you talking to, You're getting on your phone, you're drinking water. This man has already caught you sleeping. What is the outcome that you're looking for? What is the outcome that you're looking for? I don't understand this. I don't get it. I would like to tell a lie and say I would love to hear the guard's perspective. No, I don't need to hear. I don't need to hear what you got to say. Oh, kicking the feet up.
This big dog.
Wow.
You made a bad mistake. You made a bad mistake. And one day you'll come back in front of me and you're gonna ask me to forgive you. And I'm probably gonna do it. But just know, you made a bad mistake, big dog. I will be back. I will be back. I will be back.
The kicking the feet up. Oh my God.
Secret alignment. What the hell is this thing? Secret alignment.
Yes, for 120 was Wade, Cook, Harris, please. To come in here. Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
I said for 120 was Wade, Cook, Harris, to come in the gate.
That's not the way you talk to people, ma'am.
Me?
Yeah.
Every time I call in, I let you give the address and the name.
Have a good night.
Again, with this, that's not the way you talk to people thing. That's not the way you do a job as a guard. He caught you sleeping. You got your foot up. You're showing complete disregard as if, look. So now we're escalating things over the phone. So there's somebody at the house that's angry. This man just pulled off angry. You don't know who he's coming back with. And I'm not just saying that because he's T.I. with a reputation. I'm talking about it. That's a person that you don't know, that you have let things get out of hand to the point where they're leaving. You don't know what they're coming back with, who they're coming back with. Why are you making things difficult for yourself? My goodness, man. And then you are in no position to lecture people. That's not the way you talk to people. Have a good night. You hung up. You're not trying to resolve the situation. Again, you have the person trying to gain access to one of the homes. You have the homeowner on the phone who directly called you. So I'm assuming they know how to contact you, confirmed his name. I don't understand the issue and why it's gotten this far. Hopefully I don't have to cut it off before we see why T.I. got arrested.
Have a good night, man.
What did I say? I wasn't trying to be a victim of fraud. I just called this one day. This is the way I always do it. I'm not trying to be not anything. That's what I always do. But I always call it the same way. I always call it the address. Is there anything different that we're supposed to do? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
I said, is there anything anything different that we're supposed to.
Okay, apparently that's the process that he's comfortable with. Looked like they presented some type of identification. He scanned it, the gate opened and gained access. There's a lot of places like that, whether the employees to the building come and show you an ID, but there's always another process where somebody doesn't have the proper badge or proper identification to where you can identify them and get them right. And that's the part of this video that I just don't really understand what's going wrong. I don't understand how you couldn't have identified him at this point.
My job is to verify whoever coming in here. They give the name and the address they going to, and I let them inside the property. People don't come up and drive up and say, "Open the gate, I'm going." I don't know who you are and where you're going, unless you.
I mean, he's correct, but he did identify himself, and she identified him over the phone.
I don't know where you're going. I'm not recording people's face in my head. I know where people are going.
You look, I might not be aware of what's going on. I don't think I'm aware of what's going on there. Because he's talking about someone that's there every day. I was just calling him a name. I didn't know anything. I didn't call the name or anything.
Sounds good, man. Have a good night.
Okay.
Now, see, even though I still don't agree with what he said there, the tone and the language was much more de-escalated. He explained himself, she explained herself, and then it would have a good night, man. Why couldn't that happen in person with a man literally inches away from harm? Just wow. 3+ minutes go by.
See you later.
I'm trying to figure out why I couldn't get you to do what I asked you to do the first time.
Hey, what the hell? Who the hell you think you're talking to?
Man, I called you up there. I was reading nice the first time I asked that you to say to me, you for your bullshit. And you sit up there and eat your face and I asked you to let us in. Still didn't do it. Talking about what bullshit. I asked you to let us in nice. Hasn't been a couple.
Okay, in case you didn't catch that, that was sounded like Tamika Harris again, asking like, why didn't you just let him in? Now he's upset. And once again, our response is, who are you talking to? Look, these people are not trying to gain access to your house. Okay? If you're trying to gain access to my personal house and you talk to me crazy, I'm going to say, who do you think you're talking to? Because that's my house. However, this ain't your house. It's not even your security company. You're just an employee for a security company. You're representing your company. You're representing that HOA. You're representing yourself, and you're representing yourself poorly. My goodness. Continuing to escalate it. These little windows and that door is not going to protect you. You have to you do better. Do better. My goodness. This is ridiculous. And stay off your phone. This dude is just lazy. That's what I've come to. He's lazy with an ego. What is happening?
Hi, Andre. Yes, can you come to the front, please? Yeah, there's a situation here with one of the guests from, I think, 100. Been healed.
Okay.
No, I need you to come to the front. Okay.
Now we've called for a supervisor several minutes later after you have just escalated this thing to high heaven. Oh my goodness. Are you sure you want to be supervisor? That's what I ask everybody when they tell me they want to move up in the company. I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure? Because when you get to that position of leadership and sometimes you have no idea what mess you like, I trained you on how to do this, man. What is going on with you? Let's continue. Car's coming back. Whoa, hold on. If you're interested, there is a technical note in the description about upcoming audio. It explains that frame rate conformity challenges were compounded by transmission delay. So somebody calls 911. Yeah, uh-oh. This gets out of hand.
County 911, what's the location of your emergency? Sir, I'm sorry, I cannot hear you at all. It's like there's an echo.
I have a Eagles Lion Way, and I need it. It's a fix like right now. I've been threatened by it, I guess. Eagles landing country club, and the guy went back and come back home when he's coming to the guard. But
Okay, I understand you're at Eagles Landing Country Club, and you said someone's coming back. What's
yes, ma'am.
What's the address?
It's 100 Eagles Landing Way.
Okay, and who's coming back?
There's a guest. There's not a guest, but a resident who went back to his house and walking back here at the guard shack where I'm at.
Apologize for that buzzing in the background, but we called 911 because he's walking back to the guard shack. What is going on here? This was completely escalated for no reason. And now we have involved emergency services. If I hear that buzzing one more time while I'm recording, I'm going to go hit somebody. But I'm going to escalate it. I'm joking. Oh my goodness. Gee.
Just a second for me, okay?
After he had threatened me.
Sir, are you far away from the phone?
Here he
Because
comes.
I'm having a really hard time hearing you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, am I on speakerphone?
Your name and you did to me.
Hello.
Can you step
Okay, apparently there's several parts to this, so we're just gonna cover it in the next one. I'm flabbergasted at this point. Stay tuned for part 2, I guess.
We've got the building surrounded!
Negative, K, nothing further, just